I'm here. Hello. Yeah, she came in. She asked about the internet and then walked out, and then the internet realized it was in trouble and it decided to fix itself, and then now we're good. I think, hopefully. I don't know. We had like 80 some down and 0.1 up or something like that. So it's pretty hard to host a server locally and stream to 3 different platforms on fucking 0.1 up. Yep. Yeah, that's really bad. I pay a lot of money for my internet. Yeah. Yeah, I always get really irritated when my shit doesn't work. Nope, I haven't got any of that now. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, could. Jeez, yeah, you can't do that out here. It's too expensive. Yeah.
BAS was coming in, and then he would never return to school, and he would just keep receiving BAS until they realized he was not going to school. And that's how he survived for like 2 years after getting out of the Navy.
It's pretty dangerous.
Kick. Yes, it is.
YouTube's just come back up.
All right.
Still waiting on YouTube. It must be me. Refresh.
I think YouTube's going.
Twitch. Sorry, Twitch. Sorry. Yep, Twitch.
Yeah, we could be
Need
good.
to refresh.
So let's get back into the game, huh?
Yeah, we still got them to deal with, and I got about 18 minutes before I should probably be calling it.
18 minutes. Might as well just go to space with 18 minutes.
Well, I'm getting the projector set up to rebuild my little space
Kamikaze ship, because effectively that's all it's been the last 2 times you've built it.
It got me to space twice, and helped us conquer enemies twice. I don't know what it did this time.
Nothing.
It just helped our enemy take off the ground.
Yeah. Alright, so you're gonna make your own ship, so I'm just going to go to space.
Yeah, I'll probably just get it built and attached, and then I'll probably call it. Cause work.
Lame.
I gotta go make enough money to barely get by.
Yeah.
Been there, done that.
I've been in better places. I don't know why I'm stuck here now. Ah, you're just going full send.
Yeah?
Just like, yep, well, let's go. Man, why did I spawn next to the medical bay? It's not like I died or anything. I spawned with nothing.
Sounds like somebody died.
I did not.
No, I not.
You liar.
Nice little waste of time.
Those nanites are fucking fast.
Yeah, the block takes like 3 or more times as much materials to make now, though.
So it uses 3 times as much material to go that fast?
To make the block. Like to make the build and repair unit.
Oh. I don't think that's quite the adequate trade-off. I mean, I got the projector set up, turned nanites on, and then I got in the ship. That's how fast.
Well, you're fucking rocking small grid.
Yeah, it's tiny.
There's also like fucking 30 goddamn nanite blocks around the fucking hangar.
Delete. This thing started playing the whole spin a million miles an hour on the Rotor game.
I love that game. Spin Cycle's the best. Pixie, did you see I got trolled earlier?
No, missed that. Where was it? Which stream?
And Twitch. Somebody just typed into chat in like italices that they donated, and I fell for it.
Fayette. His name was Fayette.
That was way before it. Hang on a minute, it's not coming from Mod Actions either. No, it was before I was in.
Oh.
Whoa, what?
I missed something from Rumbles. He said, "Hi, mine. Do 20 push-ups. That'll make you forget he forgot you for so long." I completely missed that. I don't know if Rumble's here. If he's here, I'll do it. Even though he didn't pay for it.
You were focused on why I didn't talk to you.
I was focused on ignoring the 20 push-ups that I was required. And I was overwhelmingly upset about your ignoring me as well.
Actually, annoyingly, that button that I pressed to give the hello is just a program button on my Steam Deck.
Oh yeah.
Because it just saves me typing it each time.
Right. Well, there's plenty of times I'm not here. I assume you just check who
I'll
all's
have to make
here.
another button then.
Yeah.
Make another button and add you on the other button.
Of course, I'm not offended in the slightest.
That you're not a button on my
I
Steam Deck.
understand.
How bad is that?
I'm sorry, but you're not a button on my Stream Deck either. I have a Discord button. I don't even have this Discord in my Discord button on my Stream Deck.
Wow.
I'll get that fixed. Yeah, Quixie, in 1 year's time, my dad's mother, so my grandma,
Yeah.
and my mom, she's got a father and a stepfather. In 1 year's time, all three of them got cancer, and all three of them within 4 to 6 months were gone.
Wow.
Yeah. It was very, very quick and sudden.
Yeah.
So I definitely understand
Yep.
how,
You see the point.
how shocking it is. It's like, wow, just here and gone.
Oh, ammo. You're gonna like this one that I've programmed up.
Oh.
Have a look in Twitch chat.
What? Crazy to follow. Channel or Discord. Train you? Okay, so the space station should be good to build on for a while. I don't know, I feel like I probably should work on, like, overall entrances and stuff, because right now it's kind of
It is a little
a good
unpleasant.
show to get around.
Yeah. I have arrived.
So there.
Alright. I'm very dedicated to building that solar array, but I can't. It's a bad idea.
You don't sound very
If I wanna get-
dedicated.
Well, I was until somebody's internet went out,
Mm.
and then we were being attacked and all this stuff.
Excuses. I'm over
Yeah,
it,
that's all I hear.
Well, it's like one part of my brain is like, oh man, I just want to stay on and keep
Yep.
going. But then the other part of my brain's like, you know good and well if you do that, you're not going to get in time for work.
Yep. I know that feeling.
Yeah. That's where I'm at.
Okay, fine. Be responsible.
Okay.
Got to do
Or should
adulting
I?
things.
Or should I? I am a millennial, so I could choose to be non-adult-like. Nobody would judge me. It's to be expected.
Trying to decide what part of this I want to build first.
All of it.
What? Yeah. Easier said than done. I don't know why these aren't building. I don't think we're missing anything now. Steel
It might just be
plates.
focused elsewhere. Alright, fellas. We'll see you later.
Alright, dude. Have a good
Never
night.
mind. Catch you later.
Good talking to you, Quixie.
Good to catch you.
That's probably the problem.
Yeah. No battery.
Yup.
So somebody was supposed to be getting solar panels up to charge that.
You know, I wasn't gonna say that. There was kind of a reason I was like, hey, you wanna do that solar thing that you were talking about, maybe?
I can give a dig at it now. He's not here.
Can do how it's clowning. Alright, what I can do down here, though, is... Well, maybe I should keep 2 of those on stock. There. Alright, that should fix the problem. These should be filling now? No, those were already... Or, I mean, they weren't above 25%, but they had juice. The hell is going on? Well, whatever. It looks like everything is built, though, that I was wondering about. Alright, so we have conveyor belts to all of the guns. So we're at 16 CWIS mounts on this thing now. Which is pretty good. Alright.
Hold on, where did the gunship go that you took over?
There. This thing?
Ah, right, he was hidden. I didn't see it when you were panning round.
So on bottom there's 4, on top there's 4, and on each of the x-axis points there's 2. I guess I'm gonna finish the tubes first, going out. We'll start building the rings again. Yeah, I really need to figure out how I want. To connect to the base. He clowning or what? Oh, does he?
And his reaction was explosive.
Ooh, what's that? A super gremlin. Uh-oh. How about that? Oops. This week looking for you, Quixie.
If it carries on raining, it's going to be all indoor jobs. Definitely the wettest month this month. Not been good at all, but the week's not too bad. Got a few jobs on. Got a lot of jobs still sat on the list that need to get done, but you got a busy week?
No, pretty chill here.
I know Guns has got a few busy weeks coming up.
Yeah, her stuff's starting to kick off. She just went through all her
I saw the list.
yeah,
That is a list.
verified her like entire calendar to make sure like things were lining up the way she thought they were.
Yeah, make sure she doesn't miss anybody.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Rumble. No, you welcome back. Yeah, I cried. It was terrible. Yeah, I mean, whatever. We checked the area. There wasn't an outage. We reset a bunch of stuff. I logged into my account, had them do it from their side as well. And
I know what it
now-
was. I gave ammo push-ups and then I joined voice chat. That breaks everything.
I'm not confused, okay? I know the get guns a drink button and the push-ups is just to get me out of my fucking chair and get her in here so you have someone with a prettier voice and a prettier face to talk to. For
No, just a better streamer.
And better streamer. I'm not like unaware of the situation, okay?
I mean, the push-ups one is just so as you get up and stretch.
Yeah. He's scaring the children. Easier on the ears, yeah.
Well, I didn't tell you. Yesterday, I went out to one of my wholesalers, and they have a clearance corner where they're getting rid of, they're a big wholesaler, really big wholesaler. They have a clearance corner, so normally I don't go too often to them because they're probably about half an hour away. Yeah, something like that. So I went out to pick up some specialist parts I needed, and I'm going through the clearance corner, and I am a DeWalt tools fanatic.
Yeah.
I spend all of my money on DeWalt. And the charger that they do, which is 4 chargers in one, there was one on the shelf. On the clearance, the box looked a little bit battered and damaged. I thought, oh, okay. So I looked at the price on it, looked at what their price normally is, looked what price they discounted it down to. It was almost half price.
Nice.
I thought, okay, wonder what's wrong with it, or I wonder what's up with it. Took it up to the counter, said, am I okay to open it? She said, yeah, go ahead. I opened it, and somebody had bought it with the look of it, and they probably had it for a day because it was still shiny. But they'd used a Sharpie to write their initials on it to mark it, I presume for their stock, for their van. And then it had been returned. I says, what's it been returned for? Is it faulty? Is it got a glitch on it or something like that?
Right.
I mean, it's only a charger. And she says, I have no clue. I says, go on then, I'll take a risk on it. I brought it home, took it into my mum's house, plugged it in the kitchen. While she's on the computer, I plugs it in, and the computer goes off.
Oh.
She's like, Sharpie, take a breath, panic, and all the rest of it. I looked at the kitchen clocks and the cooker and things like that. All the clocks were still on. I says, well, it's not blown a fuse. It's not tripped a breaker. So we unplugs it. Leaves it disconnected for the time being. She boots the computer back up and gets her work recovered. I lets her finish her work and everything. Plugs it back in. Didn't go off. I thought, oh, okay then. It was only coincidental that the antivirus program decided to restart her computer as I plugged that in.
That's funny.
I'm like, yeah, kidding me. It was literally plugged it in, clicked the switch, and her computer went out.
I have a pretty large like multi-plug under the desk for all my stuff.
Oh, the one that Hades plays with?
Yeah, that one.
Yep.
And if I mess with a certain like cord, my right monitor will turn off.
Probably need to change that to that flex cable.
Yeah. Okay, well, we're pretty much out of steel plates again, but
that seems to be a reoccurring thing.
Oh yeah, dude, heavy armor takes a lot of. Yeah, we do. We don't do too much crazy with the hot chocolate. It's just her mix that she likes.
Pills for talk like that.
I don't know.
Yeah,
if
both
that's
me and
gonna
Guns
work.
are hot chocolate fanatics. However, that's not really very good for me at the moment.
Yeah, I'm sure you got to be pretty careful with that stuff.
Yeah, I can't have quite as many as I would have in a day.
close here on the inside. This being like sort of usable. Just gotta seal it up and then get some oxygen tanks in here. Make sure all the rooms can stay pressurized. Then we'll have an atmosphere on board. And yeah, probably, I don't know, probably I would say at least 3 to 5 more scripts for steel plates to be able to build all the rings. And once this place is functional, it's already like fairly decent. It's getting really close. We haven't been able to test anything yet. None of the ships have flown by close enough for any of our guns to really go off, but all the space station's guns are fully operational, so. Oops. There's that exiled engineer again that's mouthing off. not do anything. Okay, so that is, I think, mostly the design of it. I might change like how this set of blocks works right outside the windows. But I mean, in general, I think that works. Need to make like soon. Need to make a need to make a staircase down into the basement. Well, that ain't gonna work.
Did Hades just jump off the beanbag?
Yeah. I kind of like that. Um, do we need in here? Yeah, power generation. We have storage for hydrogen, storage for oxygen, storage in general. Not doing assembler or refinery. Yep, we are out of steel again. So go place down these plates and then that'll be that. Just in the meantime, I'll have to be thinking about how I want the inside here to look. Oh, and then I probably should give some kind of indicator of which direction everything is. Make like this side like the green side or blue side. what the hell? That's the 6. You know, Reavers kind of just, like, fucked off. I think I gotta start fucking with some stuff, or else they're
They're
not.
gonna come back. They'll come back in mass and wipe you out.
Like, ever since, like, the one killed me up here and we stole the ship, I haven't, like, they haven't come back.
Maybe that warhead that's hidden on there is a surprise for you later.
Right? Yeah, this thing still makes me nervous. I mean, we took control over it, so... But normally when you grind down the control block, like, normally there's like a sensor that is like, if control block doesn't register, arm warhead kind of thing.
Yeah.
So when Mastermind grinded it down, it should have gone off, but it didn't. So I don't know what was up with that. We should not have gotten that ship. Anti-theft device on board.
It had a burglar alarm on it, it just didn't work.
Right. Oh, dude, did I tell you? We fucking came home. Was that yesterday? I think it was yesterday. We went out, me and Guns went out to the marina and, like, had a date. And then we came home and rolled up into the driveway, and my driver's door to my truck was just, like, wide open.
Okay.
And yeah, we live on the main road. So, like, my truck's parked out front, like, literally 2 feet from the sidewalk. Like, you can see, like, everything. So I, like, pull in the driveway, and I was like, what the fuck? And so I jumped out of the car real quick and ran over there, and, like, all of my tools that I have in the truck still there. My sunglasses is still there. Like, everything was still in the truck. And so, like, I don't know if I left the door open or if somebody came up to the house.
Somebody came open.
Yeah, I don't know if somebody came up to the house and then the alarm went off and they bolted. But yeah, so that was exciting.
What's that, Gal? The downside of having a faster BNR. What's a BNR?
What's that?
YouTube chat.
Oh, my YouTube chat popping up. The downside of having a faster BNR is you probably need... Oh, build and repair unit is you probably need to make more trips to the planet or build bigger cargo hauler. I mean, I don't know, man. Like, it's not really a downside. We knew that that was going to be a thing.
Yeah, I got that. Thanks, Gal.
It would have been the same amount of trips, right? Like it doesn't change how many materials we needed or how many components we needed. Like, this build is the build is the same, right? So just because things were being welded up faster doesn't really change anything. Could it allow us to have a bigger hauler? I suppose, but like, this hauler is about as big as I wanted to go until we get gold anyways. So, no, I think everything's working out really well. I really like the range, because, yeah, I think the range is my favorite part of it, and not because I want it to be too overpowered. I'm gonna build as many of them as I need to. That's the thing. So the upgraded ones, they cost more, so it's almost like I'm building 2 or 3 of the normal ones anyways, but I feel like it's less draw on my PC and it's less draw on the server, so there's a little bit less chance that like things get crazy, and that is a bonus as well. So I honestly have set the 2 that I have in the center to be max range of the station. There's still 1 in each of the wings here of the station that I probably could delete. I didn't mess with their ranges at all, but at least they just like, I don't know, redundancy wise, they're still cover like the sides that they're on. But if I wanted to, I could go and remove, you know, 4 units here and reduce some draw on my system and like the power grid and all that stuff. So I like it so far. It's good. But yeah, with that being said, we are definitely out of steel plates, so we're gonna, I think, go back down to Earth. Really nothing else we can do up here. I do need like some sort of idea on what to do up here. It's just a big room. So interior decorating wise, maybe I'll take a look at some pictures or something like that on the internet, see what other people, yeah, the www, see what other people do for like their quote-unquote houses or living areas, because I don't know how to fill dead space in this game. Normally all my dead space is usable space. If it exists, it's got, you know, some sort of hydrogen tank or a you know, a refinery or whatever in it, but on the space station we're not going to be using any sort of assemblers or refineries. So yeah, so we got a very large amount of storage and stuff in the bottom. We got hydrogen tanks, storage tanks, O2 tanks, O2H2 generators for any ice that we bring up here. We have some power generation down there. Underneath the base in this little area is going to be a large solar array that's going to be down here rotating with the sun. We're going to fill all of the rings in so that they're all tubes. We're going to set them all up with hangar doors to be closable, like blast doors almost, and which will help with like making the place airtight. But yeah, she's getting there. Now that we have all the tubes made, we can start putting in, you know, connectors and stuff. We could even use like the spots out here that we were not using for like even larger grid ships. Because even like this is a large grid ship. It's still a small large grid ship. So later we're going to have much bigger spaceships that are going to need access to this space station, so we're gonna have to figure out exactly what we want to do with that, and we might end up moving the gun mounts as well. So lots of stuff still going on, and this is just the space station. Once we're comfortable here, we're gonna go ahead and work on the moon station next, which will be a priority of gold, but hopefully we can get some silver there as well and get that rolling. It's probably going to consist of like a very large storage area, and like hopefully I can find an area that has like a few gold veins all kind of together so we can build like really big mining rigs on top of them. And then we got to get platinum and uranium as well and get into combat, go visit the stations, get into the pirating and ship selling, transportation, buying and selling shit, scrapping stuff. Yeah, it's gonna be good. But this is just the second build, technically. The first build was Earth. But yeah. So let's go back. But yeah, I think once we get the moon base going and we have access to gold, which will allow us to build bigger things, because gold gives us access to the next tier of upgrades for thrusters. I think that is what I'm going to do. I think I'm probably going to blow the front end of this ship off. See how it's kind of stubby? Well, maybe not. Maybe I want to make it wider too. I don't know. We're going to do a redesign with this thing and try to like max out the hangar bay. Effectively make a ship that has as much cargo space as possible that still can be safe inside the hangar bay. And that'll be our new cargo ship that we can run up and down from the planet with. And then once we have that done, and we can start hauling components at a very much higher rate up to the space station, then we'll work on a large space ship. And then after we get our first, I don't know, somewhere in there too, we're gonna work on the runway, just in case. But I don't know, like, it might be worth, well, there's a lot of transfer time. Yeah, probably not. I was gonna say it might be worth having like a iron mine on the moon as well, but without refineries, we're gonna have to haul it all down to Earth to refine it. So maybe it's just better to make another iron mine down here. And again, I don't know. Like, this ship fits really well in the hangar. Like, this is what I mean by size-wise. Like, it's the length-wise. It could be quite a bit longer. I don't know that I'd want it too much wider. Maybe a couple blocks. And I guess what I was thinking with that is if we went too wide with cargo containers, that might be really nice. And we could do that if we got rid of like a walkway on one side and just used like the right side of the ship. Do I have anything in this that I need to drop off? Suppose. Okay, so the ship's ready to go back up. We are not going to... But yeah, I was thinking, since I normally just use this side walkway anyways, if I removed the left side walkway, that's a whole block that we would free up. And in general here, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks, and like 3 blocks, like 8 for the... So adding like 2 more to the ship, we'd free up 1 with the walkway, and then if we made it like 2 more wide, that would still be 7 on each side, which is 3.5 blocks on each side to like land. So I think that'd be good. So if we redesigned this ship, we could do... We could do like 2 large stacked on each side. Boom, 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 boom. For forward thrust. And that would give us not only another thruster, but we wouldn't have to deal with this weird can't put an upgrade on this guy. So that would be like 8 thrusters instead of 5, which we have right now. So that'd be really nice. And then if we went 2 wide for large cargoes and went longer, we could probably do, let's see, it's 2 right now, so that'd be 4, 5, 6. Ooh, we could get up to 8 probably. I don't know if we'd have the thrust power for that, but we could probably get there eventually. So we could do 8 cargoes. Holy God. I think, and then we'd want...
Get heavy.
Yeah, it would get very heavy, but we wouldn't have to fill them all right away. Like, we could just fill them, we could find out about what the ship could handle, and then we could fill them appropriately. But even, like, if we took these off, right, wherever the cargo containers is, that gives us room for a downward thruster, though. So we would go 2 wide with these, right? And I'd probably want, if we did 6, we were doing 8 cargo, probably, like... Oh, and I did like this. I kind of wanted to, like, build that in so we could rebuild that. So I could do like maybe 6 of these guys in a row, like, or like 2 by 3 in the center here underneath the cargo containers, and then more toward the front put these 2 out wide. So that would be 8 downward thrusters. And then you got to remember, as soon as we get gold, these go from being tier 1 upgrades to maybe tier 3 actually. I think, yeah, so once we get gold, we can skip tier 2.
And just jump straight into a tier 3 mod.
Yeah, and go straight to tier 3. Tier 4s are thruster components, and that's platinum, so we definitely can't get there for a while. But we could go right to tier 3, and we would, if we got tier 3 thruster upgrades on all of this, we would definitely be able to handle the massive increase in cargo.
Yeah, the extra weight.
So that's kind of my idea for the puddle jumpers evolution. So a little bit wider, probably like 2-ish blocks wider, which at the center is just literally 1 block on each side. That's nice, because it's either gonna have to get 2 or 4 blocks wider, and 4 blocks wider would, that'd be cutting it, I think, for the hangar. It would fit, but we'd have to be very careful. So maybe just try to build it.
It would make parallel parking a nightmare.
Yeah. So we'd probably try to build it around just being 2 blocks wider from center line. Then like 15 blocks longer, maybe? I don't know. But yeah, something like that. So I think that'll be a really fun build. We'll probably keep Puddle Jumper. Or I think this is Puddle Jumper 5. But...
Yeah,
probably...
I'm not saying.
No, I legitimately renamed it. Did I tell you I blew this up today?
Oh, did you?
Yeah, so we spin cycled it at least 2 times. and it might have been 3. I honestly don't remember. So at least 2.
It was 3 if I counted right.
I think it was. For some reason, I have a feeling it was 3, but I honestly just don't remember specifically the third one. But I do feel it was 3. So it was 3 with that, and then what was the 4th one? There was like something other than the spin cycles. Maybe I was just counting that it got the buck blown out of it up at the space station or something like that.
Yeah, when they attacked.
Oh no, obviously. No, so we spin cycled it 3 times. I literally I crashed it today. So that was 4. And so I built it again and I named it Puddle Jumper 5. I'll show you.
Where did you crash it? On a re-entry? Or
yeah. Yeah, I was like going 400 meters per second and I tried to pull up at 4,000 kilometers or 4,000 meters above the surface, and that was not enough time.
So you just dug it into the ground.
Oh yeah, dude, disintegrated. It was over here. I wonder if the voxels resurfaced or something.
If it patched your hole up for you.
I know servers do that. I don't know if local hosting does that. I'm probably just in the wrong spot. It was like past the nickel mine, which is that guy. Maybe it was like all the way around the curve over here. I don't know, man. The mountain looks like it got fixed. But yeah, it was like I went back and got my body because it was too far away from the nanites for the nanites to pick up. Yeah. And like it was just scrap metal everywhere, dude. There wasn't a single part left of the ship. So yeah, so that was 4, and so when I rebuilt it, I named it 5. Yeah, I don't see it. Yeah, maybe cleanup came through and fixed voxels. But, which is weird, because it didn't fix the voxels by the base. Oh no, it did. Kind of. Yeah, okay, so something happened with the server and it cleaned shit up.
Is cleaning up somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah, so I blew the fuck out of this ship. That was like an hour of stream remaking this thing.
Oh.
Yeah, but that'll be cool. New one of those. And then so that'll be like really good for transporting both ore and components back and forth between the station and here. Because that's really what we're limited to right now, is just having components, which was the point. We're limiting to refining everything on Earth. Yeah. So once we can transfer things at a higher capacity, that'll be really nice. Okay. Yeah, God, maybe we just need to do that, like, sooner than later, because, like, the Earth base isn't done. So maybe I can branch out before the station is completely done. I just want to weld up all the walls before I forget about it for a second. Because we really do need to get to the moon and get gold going, because that really does, like, it's a pretty large bottleneck. So.
Yeah, hindering at the moment.
Yeah, but then again, like, how? Like, if we go to the moon, we're gonna have to bring shit there to make things. So it's gonna be the puddle jumper. So yeah, it's gonna be really slow progress until we get gold. All right, well that's cool. I think that's gonna be it for me though. I think we're at a pretty good spot. And I'm trying to stop a little closer to midnight, so I'm
Yeah.
gonna get out of here and chill out for a bit. Quixie, have a good night, good day, good night, yeah, good day at work, and we'll catch up with you next time.
Yeah, no problem. Bye, chat.
Yeah, take it easy, everybody.